Happy New Year, raving fans! Diane Cardano-Casacio here with the January edition of the Hot Off the Press Market Report. Winter is here. The temperatures have been both unseasonably warm and unseasonably cold, but the good news is the housing market is still hot. Now, having said that, I guess you're wondering how the new tax code will impact residential real estate. When the tax code was originally being overhauled by the House and the Senate, there were three major proposals being considered that would have substantially impacted the real estate market for residential. So here are the three proposed changes. The first proposal was to change the requirements for the exclusion of the gain on the sale of a principal residence. The second was the reduction of the limit of the mortgage interest deduction. And the third was the elimination of the state and local tax deduction, which includes property taxes. Let's look how the tax code has evolved from the original proposal and decipher what impact experts believe it will have on the housing market. Number one, the exclusion of gain on the sale of principal residence. In the original proposal, owners would need to live in their house for at least 5 out of the last 8 years to claim this exemption. Now, under the former tax framework, a typical owner who has lived in their house for at least 2 years out of the last 5 would pay nothing in capital gain taxes if they sell the house. In the new tax code, there is no change. The last 2 years out of the last 5 requirement is unchanged. What's the impact on the market? None. Next slide. Number two, the mortgage interest deduction. There was a concern that the mortgage interest deduction would be eliminated. That didn't happen. However, the bill has made the following changes. It reduces limit on deductible mortgage debt to $750,000 for new loans taken out after 12/14 from the existing $1 million. Now, current loans up to $1 million are grandfathered. Homeowners may refinance mortgage debts existing on 12/14 up to $1 million and still deduct the interest, so long as the new loan does not exceed the amount refinanced. The new tax law repeals deduction for interest paid on the home equity debt through 2025. Now, interest is still deductible on the home equity loans if proceeds are used to substantially improve the residence, and interest remains deductible on second homes, but subject to limits. Next slide. Finally, last on our top 3 changes is the state and local taxes. There was concern that the state and local tax deduction, which includes property taxes, would be eliminated. Well, that didn't happen. The final bill allows us an itemized deduction for up to $10,000 for the total state and local property taxes and income or sales taxes. What's the impact on the market? Well, most experts agree that higher tax regions will be impacted as those homeowners now have a cap on these deductions. What does this all mean to buyers and sellers? Check out this next slide. To know for sure, you would sit down with your accountant or financial planner and explore how all the aspects of the new tax code will impact your family. That being said, most families consider homeownership an essential part of the American dream and don't purchase a home basically solely on the tax advantages. Let's look at the main reasons they buy a home. They're personal. They just got married, they're looking for a good place to raise their children, they want to be near friends and family, they need a bigger house, so they want to better enjoy their retirement. This will never change. So, there you have it. If you have any questions, please call me or email me at Diane Cardano at Cardano Home Services. Inventory is low. Now's a great time to figure out what you need to do to sell your home in just one day for over the listed price. Imagine that. So if you're thinking of selling your home in the next 3 months to 3 years, check out this slide. Come to our next home seller seminar on January 27th at the Fort Washington Hilton Garden Inn. Here I'll give you great and strategic information on how to make sure you make your money and sell your home fast and stress-free. Imagine that. So make sure you come. Just go to homesharkseminar.com. That's homesharkseminar.com to sign up or call us at 215-576-8666. See you in 2 weeks when I give you an up-to-date information about the current real estate market and some more hot tips.